So, Sean, how close are you getting to playing again?
Yeah, I'm a few weeks away, so trained with the boys for the first time this week, which was a lot of fun. Get out of rehab, get out of the groove of rehab. So ran around today, had a little fun, little kick. Knee's feeling really good. Started some ruck jumps today, and knee pulled up really well from it. So yeah, a few weeks away.
So you're pretty much full training? This week, or just
Not
easing
fully,
in?
but like more straight line, a little bit. I haven't had any hits or anything like that. So none of the contested work that the boys are doing, but yeah, just straight line footy, which is a good result.
And so you actually jumped off the left leg for the first time today?
Oh, not for the first time, but like jumped into a ruck bag for the first time today, which is like one of the last sort of hurdles that I've got to get over to get back to full fitness. So knee felt really good, and yeah, going quite well.
And that must be a good feeling after a couple of months, I guess, to
Yeah,
get back
it's
to doing what you
yeah,
do.
it's getting close. So a few weeks away, but I still got to be a bit more patient. Don't want to set back, especially at this time. So just a little bit more patience, and I'll be all right.
So another 2 or 3 weeks maybe before a waffle?
Yeah, a few more weeks. I'm not sure on the timelines. It's more KPI driven program in here, so hopefully a few weeks. But yeah, it's looking really good. Hopefully soon.
Can you just explain the injury to me, exactly what it was?
So I partially tore my PCL. So that's grade 2. Didn't need no surgery or nothing like that. So it was just in a brace for 5 weeks. Couldn't take it off, and then got slowly back to running.
And you basically landed from a marking contest, was it, out at Bassendean?
I got hit as I was going up for the marking contest, so I I jumped up and then got hit in the air and then landed on it.
And what did you think? Did you realise you'd done something straight away, or?
Oh, not really. I was a bit winded, so I was rolling around on the ground for a bit of carry on, and then got up and I couldn't really run too well, so I hobbled off to the bench, and then they were testing my knee, and then they told me I was done for the day and wait for scans.
So did you ever have any fear of an ACL?
Yeah, so the first initial report was an ACL. Yeah, the physio, he told me I was out for probably 12 months, which yeah, it was a bit of a shock, but lucky enough the scan come back, there was only a PCL, which was a good result.
So when you were told an ACL, that was on the day?
Yeah.
Just in the rooms at the waffle ground?
Yeah.
That must have been an amazing couple of days of sort of emotions to
Yeah,
think.
for sure. I was in a bad place when the ACL. Lucky my parents came over to watch my first waffle game, so they were there. They consulted me pretty well. But yeah, it was not good news. And then once the scan come back that it was only a PCL, it was a really good result.
So that was a Saturday night?
The scan come back. No, I did.
When you were first told?
Yeah, on my knee. I did on Saturday, and then I didn't get my scan until Sunday. And then yeah.
So it was about 24 hours later you found out it wasn't an ACL?
Yeah, 24 hours about. So
must have been a bit like winning lotto, was it?
yeah, yeah. I didn't get any sleep that night. I was icing it all night. Lucky Griffin Logue come over and stayed up all night watching the golf with me. So that really helped, and yeah. But thank God it wasn't an ACL, and it was just a PCL.
And so that was the Saturday night you said you stayed up all night?
Yeah, didn't get a sleep.
Just with the disappointment and that sort of thing?
Yeah, it was, especially coming back with my calf. It's been a long time in rehab, but yeah, it's pretty disappointing getting injured like that.
So does it feel a little bit like a bonus then, this second half of this year, given you thought you may miss the whole year?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm just trying to take everything as it comes, sort of thing, one step at a time. So yeah, my first step is getting back to playing, competing on the weekend. So that'll be down in Peel. So yeah, in a few weeks I'll be down there.
So, and I guess you'll probably need a couple in the waffle then before you could put your hand up?
Yeah, for sure. It's a few more. Getting my match fitness. It's more about GPS and how I'm going. If I'm not getting a touch, I probably won't be looking like it. But just more my knee pulling up fine, my fitness, my GPS, lots of things like that. So yeah, it's just building.
And is there still some time to play some good footy at AFL level this season, do you think? Is that the aim?
Yeah, for sure. That's, of course, it's only around 10 at the moment, so there's still a lot of rounds left to go. So yeah, that's the plan as soon as I get back, to play consistent footy.
And you've still never really played a game with Aaron, is that right?
I played 15 minutes last year with him, and then he did his hammy. So yeah, I've never played with him, but done a fair bit of training with him, and yeah.
Is that on the cards? Do you think you could combine?
Yeah, hopefully that's what we're looking at. But at the moment, I'm injured, so we just got to wait till we're both available, both ready to play, and then we'll have a go.
How much of an influence has he been?
Oh, he's been unbelievable. I could talk all day about Aaron. He's everything I've asked. I couldn't ask for anything more from him. Every question he's got, just sitting me down. Even with my knee, he was really good. He's like, you need anything, just give me a call. Don't worry about it. Like, you're young, things like that. Really reassuring, and like it's just his knowledge of the game, how much he works, everything. He's been unbelievable.
And you actually lived with him for a time when you first got here?
5 weeks before Christmas, as soon as I got drafted last year. So that was unbelievable. He's just so welcoming. His family was really good, and he said just treat it like your home. I know you're going to miss home, so if you need anything, just give me a call.
How much food did 2 ruckmen go through in 5 weeks?
Yeah, we went through quite a bit, me and Big Az, but he's a master at the chef, good in the kitchen, so he can cook up a mean feed, so every now and then he invites me and my housemates over for dinner, and then sometimes he comes over to our house, so yeah, he's a good chef.
What's his signature dish?
At the moment he loves his crays, so he goes out, puts some cray nets out and picks them up and then cooks them up on the barbie, which is unreal.
Doing it in style. And obviously you're an interesting case. Most draftees come to a club and need to put on weight, but you were already pretty big, weren't you? So how have you sort of changed in terms of body weight and body shape since you've got here?
So I was a bit heavier, my skinnies were a bit high, so it was more about keeping the weight on, but getting the skinnies down and getting my running ability to cover the ground much better. So that was a big change, changing my diet, changing the way I ate, the food groups, all that. So I worked pretty hard and then the strength and conditioning guys, they were changing my weight program. So I sat down pretty closely with Dobbo and Jason Weber, and then the dietitian Jade. So yeah, they've been a big help.
And so overall, are you a bit slimmer now, or is it more muscle sort of filled it out?
Bit of both. So my skinnies are gone down a fair bit. Usually I'm about the same weight, so yeah, I'd say a bit of both.
Is it around 110?
I weighed in 19.7.
But a better 110 than when you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, so skinny's coming down about 30. So.
Obviously you've seen some highs and lows now in your first couple of years. Did you exceed your expectations last season to play 8 games and go pretty well?
I never really had any expectations going in. I just wanted to compete, go out and play footy every weekend, do what I love. So that was my goal. So every game I just wanted to compete, play well, go against the best. Obviously you don't expect to walk into an AFL team straight away. You got to earn your spot. So it was a really good surprise. I had a good year last year. It hasn't been too good this year, but hopefully by the end of it it'll be really good.
And to lead the ruck at 18 and hold your own, must have given you a fair bit of confidence.
Yeah, it's given me confidence. I've always had a bit of confidence in me going out in the ruck. I think that I'm going to compete against anyone, no matter who they are. And it gave me a lot of confidence with going against Aaron in the pre-season and things like that. He's one of the best, so yeah, I got a fair bit of confidence from him.
Who's the toughest ruckman you came up against so far?
I would have to say Ben McAvoy or Toby Nankervis. They're just competitors. They just come at you every time. They're non-stop all game. So yeah, they'd put them probably 2. And
is Aaron the obvious person you try to model yourself on, or is there somebody who plays a bit more similarly to you, do you think, who you look at pretty closely around the competition?
I watch a lot of players. There's a lot of players that I try to take little bits. I'm not Aaron Sandilands, I'm not Brodie Grundy, I'm Sean Darcy, so I try to take little bits of every one game and put it in my own, so that's what I try to do.
Does being a lefty sort of does it give you a bit of an advantage coming up against a lot of right-handers?
You could say so. Not really. I don't think so. I think you just go up and you compete every time. It probably puts it more predictable for the mids because we're all hitting to the same area. So the right's coming right and then the left's coming left, which means the ball's probably going to fall in one half of the circle most likely. But I don't think it's much of an advantage. But if you want to say so, you can say so. And you extended your contract here before you'd even played a game, didn't you? What was it about the club that sort of
made you keen to jump at that?
Oh, that's a fun club, really enjoyable. There's lots of young guys here, 22 in the last 2 years have come in. So I've really enjoyed my time here. The lifestyle's unreal over here, the beaches, the weather, things like that. And I just enjoyed it, and I really like this place, like the footy club.
And who are you living with now?
I'm living with Brandon Matera and Tommy Sheridan.
So who's the cook there?
Me and Brando don't mind cooking a fair bit, so Tommy cooks every now and then, but me and Brando are most likely the most cooks. And
just away from footy, are you part of that commerce group?
Yeah, the commerce group down in Curtin, we call ourselves. So yeah, me, Brayshaw, Chera, Cam Sutcliffe and Lloyd Meeks all do the commerce together.
So that's part-time, obviously?
Yeah, so we're doing 2 subjects, business law and economics. And we're studying for an exam, which is in a week and a half, which is pretty stressful times at the moment, but yeah, it's all fun.
So you got to get the exam out of the way and then you come back in the waffle?
Yeah, a few weeks, so I'm not sure, it's just KPI driven program sort of thing. I got to get my knee right and things like that. So yeah, I'll get my exam out in the way and then we'll see from there.
And do you go into the uni or is that all online?
No, we go into, so we go in there Monday mornings and Wednesday nights. And yeah, it goes pretty fun. It's good to get the balance of off-field and on-field, so something outside of football, keep your mind distracted while you're at home, not concentrating on footy.
And a few blokes to help you out?
Yeah, Brayshaw's quite switched on. He's a smart young fella, so he helps us out a fair bit. Chera and Cam and Meeky, we all stick together because we're not the 2 smarts, but yeah, Brayshaw's pretty switched on.
And what else, aside from study, is there anything else you get into in your time away from?
I have a hit of golf every now and then, but I'm pretty shocking at it. So Brando's quite good. There's a few boys who are quite good at it. Tommy loves it too, so we go down to Point Walder, have a hit there, but yeah, I'm pretty bad at it, to be honest.
Who's the best golfer at the club?
I heard Lockie Neal's pretty handy. He loves it. Brayshaw goes alright. Shane and Joel are pretty good. Yeah, those are probably the top 5. And then Brando, yeah, he can swing it as well.
Beautiful. Thanks for your time.
Too easy.
Anyway.
Cheers.